Practice set 17, problem number 3. A short city street has a grade of 9.5%. What angle is this grade equivalent to? A grade of 2.1 degrees means that for every 100 feet of horizontal distance traveled, it gains 9.5 feet in elevation. If you take 9.5% and translate it into an equivalent fraction, this is telling us the elevation or the height that's gained over the horizontal distance. It could be equated to a rise over run, if you're familiar with that relationship describing slope in linear algebra. So let's draw a picture and see what's going on. We have a city street, and it's reported that it has a grade of 9.5%. Again, that means for every 100 feet of horizontal distance, this street, and this would be where the street is, we have an elevation or a rise of 9.5 feet. Now this diagram is clearly not drawn to scale, but our mission is to calculate the angle that's equivalent to this grade description. Well, a horizontal to a vertical is forming a right angle. So we have a right triangle, and we can use our trig formulas to solve for this, starting with always labeling the sides of the triangle. We'll use our unknown angle as our reference and our anchor. Next, we're looking or identifying the hypotenuse, the longest side, the side opposite our right angle. Through the triangle opposite our reference angle, we will label this side our opposite, and our third side is the adjacent. Using the mnemonic SO, CA, TOA to help us determine which formula to use, we're going to discard the hypotenuse because we're not interested in the length of the highway. That means sine and cosine formulas are gone, since both of those involve the ratio having hypotenuse in them. That leaves us with tangent. Tangent of an acute angle in a right triangle is equal to O, the opposite, over A, the adjacent side. Replacing the variables with the values from this problem, we're looking for the angle that's our unknown. Our opposite has a value of 9.5, and the adjacent has a length of 100. Simplifying this fraction will be our next step. So we will take the numerator and divide it by the denominator. 9.5 divided by 100 gives us a value of 0.095. To get A by itself, we need to undo the tangent. The inverse operation of tangent is the arctangent of the tangent. And since we're taking the arctangent of the left-hand side, we'll take the arctangent of the right-hand side to maintain equality. Arctangent and tangent are inverse operations, which leaves us with the angle A. We then need to find the arctangent of 0.095. I have a traditional calculator here, and with a traditional scientific calculator, we always start with the ratio, so I will enter 0.095, and to get to the arctangent, which is oftentimes represented as tangent to the -1, I will strike the second key, and above the tangent key is the arctan, which will give us the value for the angle that's equivalent to this grade. Rounding to the nearest tenth, we would supply an answer of 5.4 degrees.